Welcome back, my friend, to Bjjbrick Quick. We're cranking this thing out here, talking about jiu-jitsu, about 5 minutes, give or take. Today, finding the right questions. What's wrong with your game? Where does your technique fail? You got to be brave enough to ask the questions. We got a guy I train with who could Kimura me almost every time within a 5-minute rolling session, especially if he passes my guard. It's. I'm not gonna say it happens every time, but if my guard gets passed by this individual, I'm likely to get Kimura'd. Hey, that's a good question. What can I do to prevent the setup of the Kimura? What can I do to rescue my arm? That's a great question for me. I'm going to ask that to the person who just Kimura'd me too. I'm not going to ask that to somebody. He asked that to me. My Kimuras aren't that good. That's that to me. I'm not going to have a good answer for you. You got to ask the right questions. The cool thing about this is it actually helps you fix what's wrong with your game if you're asking the right questions. We train, we learn technique, we roll, we experience a certain amount of failures during our rolls, and then ask questions about those failures. Ask them to the teammate that just sliced through your guard. Man, I've been working on a guard pass, and it works on basically most training partners. Sometimes it doesn't work, but only one training partner, happens to be Gary. He sweeps me mid guard pass. Like I feel like I'm in my system. It's going well. Boom, a sweep. I'd have to be a total fool to not ask Gary about this. Have him explain it to me. He's the only one that does it, but he does it easily. Where does your technique fail? These are questions that you could ask that just pinpoint your particular game. I'm not going to be able to go find a YouTube video about why I got swept by Gary. And if I did, it would take me hours. A lot of times you go to a seminar and they'll say, any questions? Everybody just sits there. Seminar's over. Thanks, guys. If you have questions, man, as a person who's taught a few seminars, people have good questions. They're interested in the topic. They want to learn more. That's a compliment in a way. I don't feel like I necessarily left a big part of the game out. I feel like you want to dig a little deeper still. Ask the right questions. You're going to find great answers. Hope you have a great day today, and stay sweaty, my friend.